Let's talk a little about the comparison in terms of money. This is the big thing. Our programs, you're looking at $8,400. You're looking at, a little over $8,000 for the programs. When you go to many of these other schools, you're looking at tuitions of, on the low end, $18,000, the high end, $70,000, $80,000, $100,000. But even if think about it, even if the tuition's $40,000, after the interest on these loans, you're paying back $70,000, $75,000 if you really look at the math. Debt kills dreams. Here's the one thing that always has frustrated me, and I refused, when my kids wanted an education, I'm fortunate where I wasn't going to allow them to get in debt, and I was fortunate to be able to pay for it for them. But a lot of people aren't in that position. A lot of students have to get loans, and they end up getting out of college, and they owe $80,000, $100,000, $120,000 in student loans. So think about it. Now you're trying to get into the workforce, and you're going to start off, what, $15 an hour, if that? It's going to be entry level. How the heck are you ever going to pay off an $80,000 or $100,000 student loan at $70 a month or whatever? So you have that on your credit. You have that on you're in debt. You want to eventually get married, have a house, and you've got I think it was funny, even President Obama had mentioned that their student loan debts got paid not long before he ended up in the White House, kind of a thing, between him and his wife. I mean, if you think about the debt that people go in, and especially in careers in the arts, it's absolutely silly to get into debt. These are very tough careers to break into. These really are the careers of the who you know. As much as I hate to use the cliche, it really is who you know in the film business. It's who you know in the music business, and it's who you know in the radio business. What I found when I was teaching for the broadcasting school is I saw that the school did the opposite for even the talented people. In other words, what would happen is in those 50 students, you'd have the 2 or 3 that were talented, but the problem was, they'd finish the program, they'd set out a few resumes, they'd never get a job, so they'd actually get more discouraged about the profession. So I've seen schools almost ruin a good artist.